We're still here. Still here. Rob's moving his monitor, get things fixed so we can see the floor. There you go. Hi. Good. How you doing? Play a little better yesterday, though. Sorry, I was talking. Hopefully we're still there and on. Still got about 8.5 minutes. Go, Cole. Preston. Chloe. Chloe. Lyson. Got it. Colby. Got it, bud. Go, Johnny. Go, Scott. Well, about 7.5 minutes. Watching both teams warm up here. Our boys are looking pretty loose. Hopefully that will continue. Just let us know when we're live and we'll stop just mumbling.
Yeah, like that's ever going to happen.
We'll try to stop mumbling and jumbling and rambling and
all those other fun things.
All those other things. That's right.
You could sing
YMCA. I could.
You're not going to, but you could.
Unfortunately, that song's been on my mind all morning because
you're going to have to tell me why.
Well, I do have to tell you why. So we were sitting in the well, we drove into town and we saw the YMCA sign, you know, coming into Casper. Well, then this morning we were sitting in the lobby at the hotel, and the Snake River team was there. Little Snake River Rattlers were behind us, and they were talking something about the YMCA and the gym, and then we got into a conversation with Kason and Tyler about what YMCA was. And I said, well, it's just a song and a dance. And then we proceeded to talk about, well, no, it's a gym, and you know what YMCA really is. And now that stupid song's been stuck in my head ever since.
And then they play it here. You're not going to get rid of it now.
I'll be singing that song all day.
Yeah.
If I break out in it, guys, just sing along at home.
Come along, yeah.
Do the action.
Do the action.
So
there was a group behind us here that were trying to get some kids to do it, and they're looking at them like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. About 5.5 minutes.
They just like hit repeat here.
Yeah, I think they must have.
Kind of just shuffling to this song. Huh?
All right, I got it. We're live.
We're live.
We are live. Well, if I knew anything about Upton, I would try to give you some stats. We jumped on Wild Preps and tried to find some stuff. We did see that they played pretty good against Bighorn. Bighorn beat them both times, but it's kind of our only. Pine Bluffs has beat them both times also. But that's kind of our only gauge. The only team we played now, or when we played Bighorn, then we played Pine Bluffs yesterday. But as I'm just watching them warm up, they seem to have a couple of scrappy kids out there, and kids that can knock it down from outside. And
young team. Looking at the program here, only one senior. So I'd be looking for them again next year.
Yeah, very, very possible for sure. It sounds like us.
Yeah.
Only one senior, so it'll be.
We jump over to Pine Bluffs, and where they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors.
And 7 seniors that play quite a bit.
Yeah.
If you look at those names that go along with those 8 groups, they were names we were calling a lot. Although they are returning, I think Hayes Hornstrom, junior.
He is.
That kid was phenomenal.
He was last night.
I'm not so sure he didn't score a ton of points for him last night, but the little things he did on defensively and rebounds. And Steger is the one that shot lights out yesterday, and I think
8 for 9 from 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, those guys are good. They were actually on the for those who tuned in yesterday, that's who handed Rocky their first loss here in this tournament. They were on the cover of the Casper Tribune that they tied the record with that win over Rocky at 50. So looking to break that long record.
Doesn't that tie the Chiefs?
I think that
ties the Chiefs.
Opportunity today to break that to go to 51. They are a heck of a talented team there. Obviously knew that coming into the tournament. They were the ones everybody had their eye on as a team to beat.
They'll be playing Wind River today in the semifinal.
Good matchup.
All semifinal games tonight are going to be great games. You have Wind River, Pine Bluffs, and you have Lovell and Wyoming Indians. And man, I'll tell you what. Over the years, any of us that have followed high school sports at all, or even lived in our area, know the battles that Wyoming Indians and Lovell have had, both in regionals and Casper, for years. And
we're back to the 80s. Those were fun games, hard-fought rivalry games between those two teams.
Yeah,
and it'll pick
up.
And it doesn't matter
what we saw in Riverton was no different.
It doesn't matter what their respective records are when they meet on the floor together. They're just playing that.
They've got that repeat button on, and that's all we're hearing is YMCA. Rob's taking the sweatshirt off. I think he's going to dance for us. I wish maybe I'll Facebook Live him here. No,
I would rather not.
All right, so we got about 1.5 minutes left of tip-off. So just to bring you up to speed, I know everybody's probably aware the girls won their game yesterday, a very good game against Southeast. Southeast just knocked off Lovell here in the game before us to advance in the consolation bracket. Our girls did knock off Southeast yesterday to advance to the semifinals tonight against a very, very, very good Bighorn team who beat the Rocky Mountain Lady Grizz in Bighorn by 2.
Early.
So it was early in the season.
Early January game, so doable.
But it's a very good. Both teams have improved, and the Grizz are playing well, and we're hoping to see them move on tonight to the finals, which will be tomorrow night. But right here we got the boys who lost to Pine Bluffs yesterday. Pine Bluffs, they came out. They started a little slow. Grizz played pretty well. Got a little foul trouble, but when it came right down to it, Pine Bluffs just showed why they're the number 1 team in the state. They just played very well on both sides of the ball. Defensively, just hounded the Grizz. Grizz got in foul trouble. And, with basically a 6-man rotation.
There's your starters if you want them.
it's hard to get in foul trouble and still come out on top. So we're going to get ready here now for starting lineup. The Grizzlies are actually the visitors on the scoreboard, so they will be announced first. And Upton wearing the white uniforms. Again, this is just how it kind of falls once they
you see that all right?
lose the first game or they win the first game or those first games are over. That's how the seeding is played. Whoever hits the top of the bracket goes home or goes white, and whoever is on the bottom goes dark. So Grizzlies in their brown uniforms for the second day.
I'm just looking. Lady Grizz have only lost
one time in their
one
white.
time in their white. So.
I looked at that this morning. So
I mean, obviously can mean something if it's in your head. But, so we, as Dave said, Rocky being the visiting team, they will be introduced first. Number 3, Ethan Price. Number 10, Cole Simmons. Number 11, Tristan Jewell. Number 21, Lathan May. And number 33, Colby Davidson. Same starters the Grizzlies came out with yesterday against Pine Bluff. They kind of switched Johnny and Colby around from time to time. Both do a great job.
So for the Upton Bobcats, number 14 is Dawson Putz. Number 20 is Dylan Barrett. Number 24 is Peyton Watt. Number 32 is Clayton Louderback. So what we need to see from the Grizz tonight, I believe in that game yesterday, Colby Davidson was scoreless, if I remember my stats correctly.
I just threw them away. Which I
but I believe, you know, he got a little bit of foul trouble early, wasn't able to get his shot going, and that doesn't happen very often for the Grizz. So I look for the Grizz to come out here this afternoon. Hopefully they'll be able to get going early. They've shown they can come back from a deficit, but it's always better when you lead and you can face those runs from ahead instead of behind. So we're set to tip this one up.
And the foul trouble yesterday, you saw them just kind of change up their game. You play a little differently when you get in that kind of trouble.
So tip controlled by Barrett. Now over to Butts. Butts to, wow, long three, knocks it down as Watt starts the game with a 3. Peyton Watt knocks it down.
Davidson has it for the Grizzlies. Right side, gets it up top to Jewell. Jewell going to dribble down left side. Bounce pass over to Ethan Price, but tipped away by Barrett. So it'll stay Grizzly possession. As the Grizzlies are going to have to tighten these passing lanes up a little bit. Made inbound. Gets it to Jewell. Jewell gets it inside to Cole Simmons. Lays it up. 2 points.
Wow, a lot of contact there. Yeah. Cole took the contact well from Watt and then put it in. Watt with the ball now for the Bobcats. He'll have it poked away by Jewell, and he does come up with it.
Gets it to Price. Price tipped away by Woodward, but they maintain possession. Jewell has it top of the key for the Grizzlies. Over to Ethan, and Ethan loses
went to spin and slipped right through his hand. So turnover Grizzlies.
First turnover of the quarter.
Woodward will inbound, gets it to Watt. Watt will dribble up the floor for the Bobcats. Over to Butts. Butts now in the corner for, that's a short on the 3 by Barrett, rebounded by Simmons.
Simmons brings it down for the Grizzlies. Slows it down just a bit, down to May. May getting it inside to Simmons again. Shot, 2 points. They're finding Cole on that cutter.
We've got that matchup in there if they'll stay with it. So Watt ahead to, see who had it there, Woodward. Now back at top. Butts over to Barrett. Barrett back to Woodward. Barrett. Just kind of dribbling around there is Louder. Oh, and he hits it. Louderback dribbles in, little crossover, puts it in. 5-4 now. Grizzlies trail by 1.
Quick down, Grizzlies. Oh, and Lathan trying to get back to Ethan. Ethan couldn't reel it in and went across the court, and Tristan would have had to go get it, and it would have been over and back. So, nonetheless, that's just the Grizzly turnover. All that being said.
Yeah. So, Butts to, that's Louderback. Now we're going to have a traveling call on Watt. Sorry, I'm trying to
get the names.
Yeah, get everybody mixed up here. I'm mixing up my numbers here.
So back come the Grizzlies. A little bit of just kind of 3/4 full court man. Price. He gets it across the timeline, going right side, hands it off to Davidson. Davidson going to try the shot. 3 if it's good, no good. Rebound Watt, and back comes Upton.
Watt quick, almost taken away by May. Gets it to Louderback, and we've got a foul called on the floor on Tristan Jewell on the reach-in. So it's going to be his first. Watt will inbound. Underneath. Way up top, taken away by May.
And May can't control it. Kind of got a scrum, going to go out of bounds off of.
Wow.
That's going to go off of Butt. So Grizzlies will maintain possession. Little contact there, but they let him scrum for it. May will take it out just shy of the corner. May looking. Inside to Jewell, coming across all by himself. Shot and one.
Foul, I believe, is going to be on Butts. We'll wait till they signal it here.
So Tristan Jewell.
Here, where's the? It is on Butts, his first.
Yep. So Tristan at the line for the end. One shot up. Good.
Grizzlies lead 7-5 now. Back comes Watt for the Bobcats. Timeout, Upton. 30-second timeout called by the Bobcats coach.
So kind of like what we're seeing, Dave, getting Cole Simmons involved underneath, as you said.
Yeah, I really like that.
He's got that quick step, and they're finding him, getting in the ball, and he just takes that quick step. He's got the 4 out of the 7 already here for Rocky Mountain.
Yeah, I don't believe that Upton has a player in the post that I've seen right now that can match with Simmons' quickness and his jumping, and the way he can jump and get up there, right? They need to just continue to work that. So it will be, huh?
I'm just me. I hope that flashing sign is there with the players. That's just kind of distracting, but we're right in front of it.
Watt with it now over to Butts. Butts up top to, that's Louderback actually with it now. Barrett to Butts. Woodward back to Watt. Watt loses it, but it goes right to Woodward. Now Barrett with it. Barrett down to Butts in the corner. Back up top to Woodward. He drives, puts up a shot, blocked by Davidson, out of bounds. Will stay Bobcat basketball. So Watt will inbound. Tries to get into Woodward. Does at the elbow. Double team there, but underneath now, foul on Simmons as Louderback got inside, and he will go to the line and shoot 2 as Cole Simmons got him on the way up. So 5:17 remaining, 7-5, Grizz lead. Louderback to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is up, short, no good. Louderback now will get the second. Louderback's second is good. Cuts the lead to 1, 7-6 now Grizz.
May gets it across. Got a little bit of lane. He's going to shoot it up. No basket. They're going to call before the shot.
I'm on the way by.
So Grizzlies will inbound underneath. May will do that on the right side.
Foul's on Woodward.
5:11 remaining in this first period. May puts the play in motion. Looking, gets it out. Ooh, Cole runs it down. And backs back out at the arc, kicks it to May. May looking inside. They're trying to front Cole and
just didn't get it
to him as that's taken away by Woodward.
That comes Watt now, way ahead to Barrett. Barrett back to Louderback. Now Watt for 3, his second 3 attempt, short, no good. Rebound Jewell.
And Jewell quick down, got a 2-on-2 here. Bounce pass over to May, shot no good. Rebound fought for Jewell, comes up with it. And he's going to travel, trying to
shot it.
Yeah, should have shot it.
Trying to pass it back out.
Yeah, trying to flip it to May and just wasn't there.
So still 7-6 Grizz. Louderback now will dribble up the court for the Bobcats. Up top to Barrett. Barrett over to Woodward. Looking down low, but actually they kick it back up to Watt. He tries another 3. That one's in and out. He wants to shoot that. Rebounded by Barrett. Missed it, then rebounded by Price. And Barrett tries to take it away, but steps out of bounds. Grizz got to take care of that basketball. We saw that yesterday, too.
I agree, as we have substitutions as Kaler checks in for Barrett. Back come the Grizzlies. Davidson with it.
Picks up his dribble.
Yeah, gets it to Jewell. Jewel gets it across the timeline. That's
Working
on
against
him,
Bud.
yeah, all the way, coast to coast.
Again, Jewel pretty quick there. So 9-6 now, Grizz. Louderback quick down for the Bobcats. Looking inside to Woodward. He gets loose, gets Colby off his feet, blocked, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. Boy, he's just standing there.
Yeah.
He got the shot blocked and then stood there and watched as Woodward picked it up and put it back in.
May goes all the way, coast to coast, no good. Rebound. Cole Simmons fights for that one. He gets a reset here for the Grizzlies. Finds Jewel cutting. Jewel gets it out to May, back to Cole. Cole going to drive paint, puts up a shot.
And he gets it. Nope,
It's
they're going
on
to
the
call it on the floor.
Yeah, no shot. So
He
again,
started a shooting motion.
at on the floor. So the Grizzlies
Ball on Watt.
will inbound on the right side.
Watt's first personal. Johnny checking in for the Grizz.
May gets it to Ethan. Ethan going to try the three. Looks good. Is good. Three-pointer. Ethan Price.
Back come the Bobcats now over to Kaler. Louderback. Woodward working hard. Gets it to Butts. Butts now over to Kaler on the left side. Kaler up top to Louderback. Over to Watt. Watt puts the move on. Gets to the rim. And he's going to be fouled and it goes. Wow, that was a scooping. That was a good-looking shot is what it was. Fouls on Price. So Watt will go to the line with 3:19 remaining here. A chance to cut the lead back to 1 for the Grizz. Free throw is up, short, no good. Rebound, Simmons.
Simmons dribbles it across for the Grizzlies. Doesn't have the numbers. They're going to put up a little 8-point shot. 8-foot shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts up strong. He'll be fouled, but can't get the basket to go. But he will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's going to be Kaler or Woodward got him. Kaler. Grizz still leading 12-10 here with 3:09 remaining in the first.
And Cole an opportunity here. Shot up, good.
His free throw shooting in the last few
Yeah.
weeks has been outstanding.
Yeah, we keep mentioning that Grable game where he was 12 for 12. Trying to go 2 for 2 here tonight, and does.
14-10 now, Grizz lead. Back comes Watt for the Bobcats. He'll go right side to Kaler. Kaler looking in for Woodward, guarded by Allred. Gets it in there.
Yeah.
Johnny reached around before. And
Just no need for those fouls.
no, I mean, they call it on him every time.
Yeah, and the position's not there. He can't reach around, and that's what kind of changed the tone last night for the Grizzlies is that foul trouble.
Inside the Louderback, gets inside position and puts it in for 2. Not very good defense again by the Grizzlies on the inbound.
Back come the Grizzlies. May into Allred. Allred going to go up strong.
Yeah,
He'll be fouled.
Woodward, I believe, is they're going to get. I think Louderback was pretty straight up, and Woodward came in for the help. He did, and that's his second.
So Johnny at the line. Grizzly lead is still 2, 12-14, 2:49 to go. First period as Johnny lines up this first one. On the way, no good. Back rims it. But he will get another opportunity here as we have some substitutions.
That's Barrett back into the game as Woodward will sit with the 2 fouls.
As Johnny makes his approach to the line, shot up. That one falls through good.
Taylor inbound to Louderback. Louderback down quick to Butts. Butts is going to take it right at Price. Reverse layup blocked by Allred, and he gets the rebound.
He clears to Jewel. Jewel gets to Cole. 2:39 remaining first period. Cole with it. He's going to try a 3. Good.
Wow. They set back because he's been driving to the hole, and then he just put it in. Ahead now, Barrett. He's going to try the 3. He's short on that. Rebound to Jewel.
That doesn't follow his shot, so Jewel runs it down quick to May. May pulls his dribble, but gets it to Price. Tristan Jewel swings it to Simmons. Simmons drives in.
Going to call it on the floor.
On the floor.
Way up on the drive. He caught him as he went by. Grizzly at 18-12.
That's just, that's going to be
Second
team
on
foul
Watt.
number 6. So next one, the Grizzlies will go shoot the bonus.
Well, that's 2 on Watt now.
Davidson checking in for May, and he will inbound for the Grizzlies. Puts the play in motion. Going to have to get rid of it. Gets Cole right back to Colby. Shot. Good. Just a 2-pointer.
That's all right, though.
Yeah,
It's good to see him get going. So
Absolutely.
Grizzlies lead now is 20-12. Louderback over to Butts. Butts up top to Watt. Watt over to Kaler. Kaler back up top to Barrett. Now Louderback. Right side to Butts. In the corner now to Watt. Guarded there by Jewell. Back up top to Kaler. He's traveled. You're not going to get away with that when BJ's official, and he sees that step as well as anybody I've ever. When he's an official, he's going to call that travel.
And rightfully so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it happens a lot, and I wish more of them would do that.
Grizzlies with it. Simmons counts on. He does get it across and then backs back out. Reset here. Minute 42 remaining. Gets to Jewell. Butts working against Jewell. Jewell right side. Trying to get inside to Allred. Just wasn't there.
Taken away by Watt. Watt goes coast to coast. Puts it in. No, he traveled. He traveled first. Good call. Good travel there. They blew the whistle. I didn't see any contact, so I thought, well, it can't be a foul. And he traveled.
Come the Grizzlies. Davidson with it, looking for Jewell. Jewell puts it on the floor, dribbles it across. And they got a little bit of trap on him, gets away with it. Trying to get it to Allred again and just not there.
Taken away by Watt. Watt ahead to Barrett. Barrett inside to Kaler. Kaler fouled by Allred. That'll be Allred's second, and Kaler will go to the line to shoot two. So Jaden Kaler will make his first attempt, his first approach to the free throw line. There's a minute 10 remaining here in the first. Grid lead is still 8 at 20-12.
As Lathan May looks like he's set to check in for Allred after this first free throw.
Short, no good on the first free throw. Kaler will get one more.
Thank you.
So Kaler gets the ball now for his second attempt. It is on the way, and it is good. So 1 for 2. Lead now 7, 20-13.
May with it. Got a one-on-one. May going to try it. Lays it up. No good.
Too hard.
Rebound Butts.
Back comes Butts. And he has it tipped away. Steps on the line. Nice play by Jewell. Turnover. Number 6 here in the quarter for the Upton Bobcats.
So back come the Grizzlies. Kobe Davidson kicking it out, gets it to Simmons. We're under a minute here in the first. Simmons crosses, top of the key, backs back out. Now he's going to put a move on a little contact. He's going to lay it up.
Yeah, that's not going to happen if he's going to come out and guard Simmons like that. We're going to see that all night. Grizz up by 9 now, 22-13. Watt to Kaler. Kaler to Louderback. He's going to try to do the same thing. Colt cuts him off. Long pass and saved by Watt. Great play by Watt as that pass was way over everybody's head. Watt got a hold of it and threw it off of Jewell to save a possession for the Bobcats. So Watt will inbound now underneath on the baseline. Tries to get it into Barrett. Up goes off of Barrett out of bounds. Good defense by Lathan May. Little contact there. But we'll take it, right?
That's right.
So
back come the Grizzlies, 32 seconds. Simmons has it. Going to ease it up a little bit. Still not cross the timeline. Now does. Pulls his dribble.
He didn't realize that guy was behind him, I don't think.
Tipped away there by Kaler. But it'll stay Grizzly possession, 22.1 seconds remaining.
I think when Butts shot it over right there, he kind of went, whoa, I didn't think Cole knew he was coming, and he picked up his dribble.
Simmons inbounds and just May runs it down, puts up a shot. Good. Nice effort by Lathan May.
Grizz by 11 now, 24-13, 15 seconds left. Barrett up top to Watt. Watt looking left side, Louderback. Puts it on the floor, gets to the block, puts it up, no good. Tips it in. Louderback with the nice tip in. Went up over the top, tipped it in. Long shot, good if it goes, no good. So Grizz lead by 9 after 1, 24-15. Grizz put up 24 points in that quarter, Rob. We'll take that, won't we?
Absolutely. Yeah, and 11 of those are Cole Simmons. So again, Cole kind of heating up in this tournament. As yesterday he had quite a few, 22, I think, at least maybe 24. So it's good to see Cole get involved. Points for the Grizzlies. Price with 3, Cole Simmons with 11, Jewell with 5, Lathan May with 2, and Kobe Davidson with 2. Turnovers again that first quarter, 6 for the Grizzlies. Not great, but not bad considering what we've seen in the past.
No, 7 for the
so kind of even.
Upton Bobcats turnover wise. 2 points for Woodward, 1 point for Kaler on the free throw, 5 points for Watt, and 6 points for Louderback. That last one, I know you guys couldn't see it, but wow, that last one, he missed the shot. He barely hit the ground and sprung up over the top of everybody and just kind of, I mean, he just tipped it in. I mean,
including Johnny, and we all know how Johnny can jump. So
he just.
Scott Banks checking in for the Grizzlies. It will be Grizzly ball. Davidson gets the Price. Right in front, almost Dave. Price puts it on the. I saw the shove too.
We'll take it.
A little bit of a shove, no call. Simmons trying to find May. May was going towards the basket, and just another Grizzly turnover.
Yeah, Louderback with it now. Over to Barrett. Barrett's going to try a three from deep. Short, no good. Rebound, Banks.
Gets it to Simmons. Cole jogs it across. Again, quick move. Kicks it out to May. May shot, no good. Rebound spot for. We're going to call on Davison is over the back.
Yeah, hey, that one.
No doubt on that.
He did not have position at all.
I have that just number 1 on Colby.
I think so. So Barrett will, Woodward inbounds to Louderback. Louderback now ahead to Butts. Butts over to Barrett. Barrett to Kaler. Kaler at the elbow, catches, gets to the rim, and puts it in for 2.
Back come the Grizzlies, 17-24. Just about a minute into this second period. Simmons. Juke and drives, kicks it to May. Floater, can't get it to drop.
Oh,
wow.
Almost another foul on Davidson.
Rebound Woodward, back come the Bobcats.
Butts in the corner now to Barrett. Barrett's going to drive, kick it out to Louderback. Louderback at the top of the key. Up top to Barrett, over to Kaler now. Kaler down to Butts in the corner. Butts is going to try a 3, and he knocks it down. So now we got a run going on here by the Bobcats, and it's 24-20.
The Grizzlies need to get something going. Simmons going to try a 3. No good.
Louderback with the rebound. Simmons gets back. Louderback takes it to the rim. No good. Rebound. But, and he fouled. So just like that, Butt has 5 here, the chance to go to the line, and it's a 2-point ball game, 24-22. Foul on May?
I'm not sure who they're going to call that. I'll wait for it to come up. It is May. That'll bring Jewell in for Scott Banks.
Butts' free throw, no good. Rebound Louderback. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound again. Puts it up. This time it goes. So as the Grizzlies were standing watching.
Literally standing and watching. Back comes Simmons. Simmons drives paint, kicks it over to Davison. He's going to try a 3 if it goes
way long.
And then, again, no rebound on the end and a foul by May.
Butts with the rebound, and it's a tie game here as Upton comes storming back here early in the first. And that's going to put Butts to the line to shoot 1 and a bonus.
And you're right, Dave. Look down there, and they're just standing there.
Yeah.
Just kind of spectating.
Butts free throw up. No good. Rebound Davison. Got a foul over the
all that on Woodward over the back.
If that's on Woodward, that's 3.
I think they said 22.
We'll see here.
No,
I call it on
30.
Louderback. Just his first.
I got the back after that, I guess. So Simmons will go to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. On the way, good. So Cole will get another 1-point lead here by the Grizzlies, 24-25.
First bucket in the quarter here.
Almost 2 minutes in. Second one on the way also goes through good.
Louderback with it now. Hopefully the Grizz will get things calmed down here. Louderback still with it. Over on the right side now to Butts, back up top to Kaler. Barrett on the left side, looking underneath to Woodward. He has to kick it back out to Louderback. Louderback drives out to Kaler now. Kaler drives. He loses the handle. It's going to go out of bounds off of Kaler. Turnover to the Grizz.
Now, Kaler thought that
well, he chased it like it went off of him. Yeah. And all of a sudden he acted like, oh, maybe I gave too much here. But to me it looked like it just went off of him out of bounds.
That's what I thought. Back come the Grizzlies. Cole Slowing it down a little bit at the arc. Going to try it. Good.
Knocked
3-pointer.
Boy, he's feeling it, isn't he? 29-24. Drew's back up by 5 now. 5.5 remaining. Louderback quick ahead now. That's Barrett with it in the corner on the right side. Gets Woodward at the elbow. Woodward's going to drive to the block. Put it up no good. Rebound May. Oh,
almost thrown away, but gets it to Davidson and gives it right to Cole. Cole right side of it. Going to drive in. Puts up a floater too strong. And I can't.
Don't reach.
Yeah. Taylor had that rebound taken away by Jewell. Back come the Grizzlies. 2-on-2. Flips it to Simmons. Shot. No good. Kobe Davidson there to clean it up, though. 2 points for Kobe Davidson.
31-24 now. Grizz back up by 7. Barrett with it. Barrett to the block. Gets to, traveled. He traveled first. I'm blocked. Woodward traveled on the baseline. It's the call. I couldn't see any of that. I mean, we're down on the floor here at floor level with the event center and great seats. It's great seats. We're right in the action 20 feet here from everybody here at the furthest. But
back come the Grizzlies. Simmons, 24-31, 4:43 to go first half. Simmons top of the arc, backs back out, pulls his dribble, finds Jewell at the free throw line. Jewell slips, but dishes it down to Kobe Davidson. Nice dish by Jewell.
Beautiful dish. 33-24 now. Grizz back up by 9. Louderback with it. Hand off to Butts. Butts over to Barrett. Barrett's traveled. Called it.
Yep. As we're going to have a timeout here. Rocky Mountain. Going to be a 30-second timeout.
So Grizzlies back up on top there after a little bit of a scare as the Upton Bobcats came out and ran off 9 unanswered, I believe, to tie the game. And then the Grizzlies came right back, and we're back up to a 9-point lead at 33-24. And it is 4:23 remaining here in the second. 4 turnovers right now for the Upton Bobcats here in this second period. It will be Grizzly basketball.
Jewell inbound for Rocky Mountain. Gets it to Simmons. Simmons beats him across. He's on the right side. Backs back out a little bit. Pulls his dribble. Gets it down inside. Trying to get it to Davidson. Does. Shot. And one.
Is that a Woodward?
I'm not sure. Wait for the...
It is. That's Woodward's third. 3 fouls here on Hunter Woodward for the Bobcats, and that's going to put him to the bench and bring Kaler back in. Dayton Kaler will check back in, and Woodward will take a seat with 3 fouls.
As Kobe Davidson will shoot this bonus. Shot up. Good.
Grizzlies now lead by 12, 36-24. Louder back to Butts to Kaler. Kaler over to Watt. Watt over to Barrett on the right side. Now back up top to Louderback. He will dribble, cut off there by Davis, and has to kick it back out to Butts. Kaler. Watt on the baseline. Drives to the rim. Blocked by Price.
Boy, Price got up there. Jewell comes up with it. They're going to call that on
Kaler?
Going to have to. The way they were.
Yeah, Kaler.
Yep, Kaler. So Jewell will go to the line to shoot the bonus.
Travis Simmons checks in for Lathan May.
So Jewell at the Grizzly line, looking for .6 and 7, hopefully, for him. Shot up. First one's good. So he will get the back half of this.
Kaler thought there was only one and took off the other direction, and then he goes, oh, wait a minute, we got another one.
Yeah, once it goes through there, you get that second opportunity. Jewell, shot on the way. Good.
The Grizz lead now is 14, 38-24. Back come Watt for the Bobcats. Watt drives. He's going to reach in foul as he went by. They're going to call it on Jewell.
That's number 2 for Crispin.
And that's going to put Watt to the line now. Shoot the one in a bonus. Yes, 2 on Jewell.
That's 2 on Jewell.
Watt's first free throw up, in and out, no good. Louderback, almost another tip, just misses it. Then Davidson clears the rebound.
And Jewell gets it to Simmons. Cole gets it across. Cole backs back out. Now he's going to, slips a little bit. Down to Price, left side. Price looking for the cutter. He's going to walk it back out behind the back pass. Going to put it up. No good, short.
Rebounded Kaler ahead to Barrett. Barrett, boy, just barely runs that down. Louderback, deep three.
That's no good.
No good. Rebound. Kaler gets inside. Oh, Colby, don't do that. Outside to Barrett. Barrett's going to try a three. In and out. That rattled in and out. No good. Then Davidson cleared the board.
Outlet to Simmons.
Seen that in this tournament.
Yeah. Simmons walks it across. Puts it over to Travis Simmons. Simmons looking. 2 dribbles it. 3 dribbles it. Now pulls it up to Jewell. Round to Cole. Cole down to Ethan. Ethan waving for direction. Trying to get into Davidson, but Jewell ends up with it. Feeds Price. No good. Rebound. Fought for.
The little guy came out of there. Kaler
came up with it.
Timeout call by Upton as Kaler was on the floor. It looked to me like he turned over with it, but the ball was kind of muffed. Kaler went to the floor, which is legal, but then he kind of turned over with it and to throw it, and
which is not.
But they got a timeout, I think, before any of that happened. So it will be Upton ball just down from us a little bit here. 38-24 with 2.5 remaining here in the second. Grizzlies still leading this one by 14. And surprisingly, Rob, nobody in foul trouble.
Not really.
Two, but that's
Jewell, May, and Allred with 2. And then
we'll take that at this point, won't we?
Price and Colby with 1. So, and we're 2:30 away from halftime. So, yeah, not bad at all.
Woodward on the bench with 3 for the Bobcats. Louderback with the ball now. He gets it to Watt. Watt back to Louderback. Puts it on the floor. Tries to go by Simmons. Cut off by Davison, but a little jumper there. Louderback knocks it down. Pretty good. Louderback's a pretty good little player.
Simmons kicks it over to Travis. Simmons back up to Jewell. Round to Price.
Price quick.
Yeah, fakes, but they are out on him quick. Back around right side, Cole.
Cole got a mismatch inside. Davidson
gets it to Davidson. Davidson puts on the floor, drives in, and he'll be fouled. That's going to be on Kaler.
That's his 3rd.
So Colby will go to his line to shoot the bonus. So Davidson at the line.
Double bonus.
Double bonus. There you go. So he will shoot 2. 158. First one no good, but he will get the second 10 as Lathan May checking in for Jewell. As well as Woodward back in for Kaler.
So they're trading 3 fouls.
So Davidson shooting this back half up. That one's good.
Louderback to inbound to Watt. Watt will jog it up. Center court. He's going to drive. Davidson stand in there in the way, made him move and missed the shot, then pulls down the rebound.
Here's to Cole. Cole still with it. Going to drive in, kicks it out to Price. Price going to try that 3 short, way short.
Louderback.
Yep.
Down quick is Louderback. May there on the defense. Louderback has to pull up and puts it in. I'll tell you what, Louderback is lighting it up here.
Back come the Grizzlies. 39-28. Grizzly lead. Simmons looking on a screen off of Davis. Going to stop and pop the elbow. No good.
Yeah, Davidson pushed before the rebound underneath. So Louderback's going to go down now and shoot 2 free throws, because that will be the 10th team foul on the Grizzlies.
And number 2 on Colby.
So let's don't be stupid here, guys. We're okay with our fouls right now, and all of a sudden we pick up a couple quick ones here. And Louderback knocks down the first one. So it's an 8-point lead again now, 38-30. Second one is up. That one's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Davidson. Ooh. Then Butts takes it from him, tries to lay it in, misses, and then Davidson loses the rebound out of bounds. just lazy again under the basket of the Grizz. They just stand and think that everybody's going to let them grab those rebounds, and we've seen it by all of them. It's not one person.
We saw that yesterday, too. I thought they would make that adjustment.
Inbound now to Barrett. Barrett looking for Watt. Watt shovel his feet, and they got him.
So back come the Grizzlies. Just a minute 8 remaining. First half. Cole Simmons will bring it across for the Grizzlies. Looking. Thought he was waiting for a screen. Gets it over to May. May to Travis Simmons. One dribbles it over to Price. Right side. They're way high.
Holding for one here.
Holding for one. Cole, as we go under 47 seconds. Back over to May. Almost taken away, but Travis Simmons runs it down, gives it to Cole. Cole going to drive in baseline. Yep.
And push.
Yep.
They're not going to allow that.
Yeah, right.
They brought up two hands. And
there's no doubt on that one at all.
It's a automatic. So Simmons back to the line.
So Cole with an opportunity here to increase this 8-point Grizzly lead that they have right now. Shot up. That one's good. So Grizzly lead is now 9. Simmons with 16 points, looking for number 17. And gets it.
Louder back to inbound now, 40-30. Grizz lead by 10. Watt ahead to Butt. Butt's left open for 3, but passed inside to Woodward. Defense straight up by Cole Simmons. Blocks the shot and grabs the rebound.
And he'll bring it across as we go under 30 seconds here. Simmons still with it. Over to Price, right side. Price looking inside. Not there. He's going to put it on the floor, then backs back out. Almost loses it. Goes to a knee. Finds Davidson. Davidson, shot. Rolls in good.
I thought that was going to fall out. Back to the Bobcats now. Watt with it. Watt on top. Over to Butt. 5 seconds remaining. Barrett for 3, no good. Davidson with the rebound, and that's how the half will end. Grizz are going to go in with a halftime lead of 12, 42-30. They come out here and take control early. They saw their lead of double digits disappear in the second quarter, but have turned around again and put it right back up to 12 points. So 5 turnovers for the Bobcats in the second quarter, total of 12 in the half. Let's see here.
You want to look at the handy monitor here?
I guess we can do that.
You don't have to do that.
I don't have to do this manually anymore. So Louderback for the Bobcats with 14 points. Watt with 5, 4 for Hunter Woodward, and 5 points for Dawson Butts also, and then 1 point for Kaler. The turnovers, it looks like I was right.
Yeah.
12 turnovers. And see, foul trouble is Kaler with 3 and Woodward with 3. Just 2 on Watt and Louderback, and then only 1 on Butt. So that's kind of your stats there for the Upton Bobcats.
For your Grizzlies, Price with 3 points, Simmons with 18, May with 2, Kobe Davis, who Dave mentioned earlier, we'd like to see him heat up a little bit. He has 12, and Jewell has 7. Allred with 1. Foul trouble, again, not too bad. Allred, Jewell, Davidson, and May with 2 apiece, and Price and Simmons with 1. And as far as turnovers, just 7 turnovers. I had 6 of those in the first quarter and just 1 in the second. So pretty not a bad turnover ratio half for the Grizzlies.
No, that was good. It looks like right now the Grizzlies have started where we were hoping they'd start. They come out early and don't dig a big hole. And we mentioned in the pregame, just talking, that I'd like to see them come out and get a lead so they can kind of take one of those runs with the lead, and then, instead of being down, at the end of one of those runs. And that's exactly what happened. They came out, got a good lead. They withstood that run and went right back up on top, and it's kind of where we want to be. So looks like for some halftime entertainment here, we're going to have the Rocky Mountain competition cheer team is going to perform, which is Kennedy Despain, Cassidy Crosby, Abby Arnold, Riley Hayes, and Lizzie Crawford.
they'll be down here,
next week.
Next week for the state cheer competition. I have had the opportunity to attend that a couple times. It's actually quite good.
Yeah, so we're going to take a little break here, watch this, and we'll be back with second half action in just a few minutes. All right, so we're back here, and we have a score correction, which we were kind of confused about, but didn't say anything because it's so different sitting right down here where we're sitting and looking at this the way it is in the event center. But the score is actually 43-29. The Grizzlies lead by 14, and what happened was when Cole attempted his last 2 free throws, he knocked them both down, and they did not put them up on the scoreboard. We have them in our stats. Our stats all added up to the 43-29, but other than that, we got about a minute and a half left here now before we're going to start the second half. So it's a 14-point lead for the Grizz, 43-29. And Rob and I were just talking a little bit here. You know, they just need to continue doing what they're doing and not let up. But there's one place that they can improve, and that's on the boards. You know, there's a little too much standing, as we said. A couple of different times they just stood and watched, and then a couple times we've had the ball on the rebound and then just not been very strong with it, and it's been Butts been able to sneak in there and kind of poke the ball away, and they got a couple of buckets off of that too. So all in all, Grizz playing pretty well. Nobody in foul trouble at this point, and come out here and take care of business. It will be Upton's ball to start the second half, and yeah, I mean that's really.
Dave, we've mentioned this before with, well, I'll use Cole as an example, as the way he's been hitting the line here. The first half, the Grizzlies are 12 for 14 from the line, shooting 85% from the free throw line. And I'm telling you, that's a big number in any game, especially in these tournaments like this. So nice free throw shooting here from the Grizzlies.
Yeah. Well, also I want to mention, too, here, it's nice to see our cheerleaders. They're over there right at the end of the bench. You know, we've got a pretty good crowd here, and cheerleaders working hard to get them all going. Kalisha Heron, Zoe Patrick, Teresa Harrison, JC Ross, Kennedy Despain, Cassidy Crosby, Riley Hayes, and Lizzie Crawford. Appreciate them being here and the spirit that they bring. So Louderback with it for the Bobcats now. Over to Barrett. Barrett's going to drive left side to Watt. Watt cut off as he tries to dribble in, gets it over to Louderback on the right side. Now Barrett, he hits for 3, knocks it down. Barrett not really open for that 3. Not bad defense by the Grizz. He just knocked it down. So
back come the Grizzlies. May has it. Left corner, back up. Jewel swings it and throws it to
the crowd.
Travis Teeter.
Travis Teeter gets in the ball game over here. So
I'm not sure what's happening there. As May wasn't even close and wasn't even making a move.
No. So Watt now to Barrett. Again, Grizzlies just need to be careful here. Louderback, but over to Watt. Watt's going to try a 3 now, and he knocks it down. So they come out firing, and they cut this lead down to 9.
Back come the Grizzlies. Simmons, right side. He's going to drive in. 8. Puts it up. Good.
Back to 10 now. Sorry, that lead was 8. But back to 10 now. Watt with it. Watt, Barrett, he's going to try another 3. Why not? Short, no good. Long rebound. Bob 4 on the floor. Jewel picks it up. Foul on Buck. So good hustle there by both players, and just a little extra contact there by Butts warrants the foul. He'll be his second.
Back come the Grizzlies. Simmons inbounds, gets it to May. May kicks it up to Price, left alone, going to try a 3 short, no good.
Watt with the rebound. Price he followed that one, just went the wrong direction. Woodward inside, can't get the roll. Rebound, Woodward. Off the bottom of the backboard. Davidson with the rebound.
Spares to Simmons. And Simmons gets it across. He's on the left side. Back up top to Jewel. Jewel still holding, top of the key. He's driving right side into Davidson. Free throw line. Davidson spins, pulls it back out, back to Cole.
Almost spun in the butts there for a steal.
That's what I thought. Jewel back with it, kind of resets the Grizzly offense. Gets it to Davidson. Davidson spins, looks, puts it on the floor. Spin move, shot, way off.
Price mistimed that rebound. He was there for it, but rebounded by the Bobcats. There's Watt going to pull up for a long 3, and he knocks it down on the run. Watt pops another 3. He's got 3 of them now tonight, or this afternoon. 45-38 Grizzlies.
Simmons drives in, shot, no good. Taken away by Lathan May. Ethan Price with it. He's going to back up to the arc. Shot short.
That's a foul on Louderback over the back of Simmons. Simmons got position. Louderback's going to pick up his third.
So Grizzlies will inbound here. Some hot three-point shooting here from the Bobcats. Digging into this Grizzly lead, 38-45.
3 threes here in the third quarter is all they got. But it's bringing them back into this game.
Taylor back in for the Bobcats. Grizzlies, May gets it in Price. Price, shot. Short. He's just struggling a little bit offensively. Tristan Jewell runs it down. He'll try the shot. That's in and out. Geez. My word.
Barrett with the rebound. He'll dribble it up now for the Bobcats. Out to Kaler. Kaler gets it back now. Over to Barrett. He's left open in the corner. He tries a three. Missed everything. But Watt runs down the long rebound, and then it's poked out. No, it's not poked out of bounds. Watt saved it. Barrett over to Kaler. Kaler to Woodward. He's going to try and go baseline, and Johnny's going to get him on the hold on the floor.
That'll be number 3 on Johnny.
Put 2 hands up on him, and
call it every time.
Yep. So the lead is only 7 now for the Grizz. They've come out here and cut this thing in half. The Bobcats have, and Watt's going to inbound now under the basket. Louderback, top of the key. Barrett to Watt. Watt bounces it off his foot, has to pick his dribble up. Now Louderback on the left side, back up top to Kaler. Kaler over to Barrett. Barrett down to, that's Watt. He's going to try another three as he was heating, rebounded by Price.
Clears to May. Trying to get it over to Allred, tipped out of bounds by Watt. So the Grizzlies will maintain it. Yeah, don't force what's not there. So the Grizzlies will inbound. May will do that right side. David Einstein gets it to Johnny. Johnny going to try a shot. No good. Rebound Cole.
That's all over the back on Cole.
And Cole will pick up number 2 with the over the back call.
They're consistent on it.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for.
Shots not dropping here for the Grizz in the third quarter. That's Watt over to Louderback. Louderback right side working against Cole. Back up to Watt. Watt trapped there. Gets out of it. He's still got it. And they leave him. He's going to pull up for another three. Missed that one short. Weird rebound. Gets to Kaler. There's Barrett for 3. No good. Rebound Price.
Clears to May. Got numbers. Jewell all alone. Going to lay it up. 2 points. Tristan Jewell.
Wow. About time. Grizz's been struggling getting the ball in the hole here early. So there's Kaler over to Watt. Watt to Louderback now, right side. Barrett now up top, almost taken away. May's going to hook him, and that's going to be 3 on Lathan May.
That will bring Kobe Davidson off the Grizzly bench.
Yeah, hooked him with the leg as he went to go around. So Lathan will have to take a seat with 3. So Watt to inbound. Looking for Louderback underneath. Gets it to him. Louderback puts it up short. No good. Rebound's going to go off of Barrett out of bounds. Grizzly basketball.
So Grizzlies will get it back with 4 even here in the third quarter. 38-47. But Simmons up to Jewell. Swings it over to Price. Price has a step. Puts up a floater. No good again. Gets his own rebound. And he'll be fouled on that one. But again, as Dave mentioned, this seems to be a lid on that hoop here. They're getting some shots, but just can't get him to fall. As Price will go to the line.
That's on Kaler. That's his 4th.
Price shot. That rolls in good. I thought that was going to fall back out, but Ethan gets it to go.
So Grizzlies back up on top now by 9. Chance to go up 8 here. Did they give him that free throw?
On the scoreboard, I don't know, because it's good. Second one's good, too.
Should be 48-38. 10-point lead now.
I don't think we should go by that scoreboard here.
Watt to Butt. Butt's over to Barrett. Barrett's going to have to dribble drive. Kaler now playing with those 4 fouls over to Watt on the left side. Watt back up top, now over to Louderback. Left side to Butts, down low to Watt. Watt gets the baseline, but cut off by Allred, then blocked by Davidson.
With authority. Gets it. Jewell clears to Price. Price with it down to Colby. Colby thought about the 3, going to drive in, kick it back out to Cole. Cole working, dishes off, nice dish to Johnny Allred, and the foul.
Was that Louderback or Watt? Who got him? 32. Was that Louderback? That is Louderback. That's 4 on Louderback.
So the foul starting to become a concern here for the Upton Bobcats. Johnny's shot up and good.
So back up on top by 14. They didn't give him that earlier free throw. So, and I'll tell you, crazy. So it's a 14-point lead again for the Grizzlies as they held off another run at this point. Louderback with it now. Louderback to Barrett. Barrett's going to try another three short. Rebound. Kyle Kaler, the shortest kid on the floor, flying in there for that rebound. There's Watt for three. In and out, no good. Davidson with the rebound. They're going to shoot the three.
Oh,
they've shown that here this afternoon.
Jewell gets it to Cole. Cole, right side, going to try a three. Short, no good. Rebound. Jewell, he's going to put up a floater, and they're going to call him with the offensive foul. That's going to be on three.
Tough call. Tough call. That's, I mean, not that it's a terrible call. Tough call. Those are 50-50 calls most of the time, and that one was 50-50. And
as Travis Simmons checking in for Ethan Price for Grizzlies.
Barrett for three. Good. So Barrett knocks down a three.
Boy.
All the points right now, 4 3-pointers is all they've shot. All 12 points in this quarter coming from three-point land for the Bobcats.
Allred reverse layup. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back. So nice effort by Johnny Allred to stay with that one.
Back up 13, 54-41, 2 minutes. There's Butt down quick. He's going to try a three. No good. Rebound Jewell.
Jewell quick down to the Grizzlies. Doesn't really have the numbers behind the back pass.
Oh.
Nice move. Wow. Didn't have the numbers, but it worked anyway. Nice move by Tristan Jewell.
Grizzlies with their biggest lead now, 56-41. Here's Butts, left side to Watt. Watt up top to Barrett. Barrett's still with it. Now up top to Louderback. Louderback over to Woodward. Woodward to Watt. Over to Barrett, left side. Back up top now to Butts. Woodward, right side. He's going to dribble, kick it out to Watt on the right side. Watt cut off by Simmons. Now way up top to Barrett. Barrett over to Butts. Inside, Watt gets inside, puts up the layup. Oh, that's going to be goaltending on Johnny. So Watt's going to get the bucket. That's their first 2-point field goal of the day, or of the quarter.
Well, he got up there, though.
Yeah. He was way up there.
Yeah, Price getting waved in off the bench, coming in for Allred. It will be Grizzly ball, and we'll have to go the length. 1:19 remaining, third quarter. Simmons to Travis. Simmons back to Cole. Cole hands it off to Jewell just above the timeline. Jewell does now cross. Kind of
tipped off by
Butt. So again, it'll stay with the Grizzlies. Jewell inbound it into Simmons. Simmons, nice move.
Nice spin.
2 point. Joel Simmons.
Back comes Louderback. Now Woodward. Woodward to the rim. He puts it in for 2.
We go under a minute here in the third. Cole Simmons with it. Gets it across the timeline. Left side. Kind of slow. Probably go for 1 here, I would imagine, unless something really, really opened up for him. Jewell way up top. He's going to drive in. Kicks it inside to Cole just like that. Can't pass those up.
60-45 now. Back comes Watt. Watt looking right side of Louderback. Louderback playing with those 4 fouls. Kicks it out to Barrett, and they can't reel it in. First turnover for the Upton Bobcats in this quarter, according to my calculations. 22 seconds remaining here. It will be Grizzly ball.
The Grizzlies get another opportunity here as this third quarter winds down. Travis gets it to Ethan. Under 20 seconds. Price gets across the timeline. Now does. Under 15. Price way up high. Pulls his dribble. Just kind of alley-oops it over to Jewell. Jewell going to drive in. Kicks it into Colby Davidson. Nice look again by Tristan Jewell to find Davidson cutting.
That'll do it for the quarter as the Grizzlies jump out to a 62-45 lead. Some hot shooting for the Bobcats from behind the arc with those 4 3-pointers in that quarter. 16 points they put up in that quarter, but not enough to keep the Grizzlies from actually extending that lead. It's a 17-point lead now for the Grizzlies, their biggest of the game.
The Grizzlies put up 19, so I mean, it was hot three-point shooting there by the Bobcats, but the Grizzlies doing enough to hold on and maintain this lead as we sit here and start this final 8.
Only one turnover for the Bobcats in that quarter.
I only have one for the Grizzlies as well.
See if that's right. We got some official stats over there, but I believe that's right. There wasn't a lot of turnovers.
I must have missed one there happened because I was right at half, so there was 2 turnovers.
So what do we got? What's total turnovers on the
14?
14?
Yeah.
I missed one too. Or we're not calling. The rebounds out of bounds sometimes. I'm not sure whether they call those a turnover or
right.
Just
and I know the Grizzlies had one of them. I did not write that down as a turnover.
Yeah, they had one.
Well, that's our story, and we're sticking to
it
anyway. We'll be Grizzly basketball. Lathan made a inbound.
We can't hear anybody if they want to tell us different, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. Price gets it to May, right side. May holds, looking. One dribbles it, then back up to Jewell. Jewell puts it on the floor, kicks it over to Price. Price drives in, puts up about a 10-footer, no good. Rebound Simmons. Simmons clears it back out. He's on the corner to Jewell. Jewell swings it. May ends up with it. Price. Ooh, he still can't find the range here tonight. A little short. Back come the Bobcats.
That's Barrett quick. Throws it right to Price.
And Price quick down for the Grizzlies. Pulls back up. As didn't have the number, then turns it over.
Butts gets a hold of it. He's got the ball now. He's going to take it right to the rim. Blocked by Price and then rebounded by Simmons.
Simmons gets it to Jewell as the Grizzlies slow it up just a little bit here. To Travis Simmons, left side. Simmons dribbles down, then kicks it down to Price. Price alley-oops it to Simmons. Simmons shot. That's going to be before the shot.
Is that Woodward? I believe that's all Woodward, and that's going to be all for – no, that's only – yeah, that is on Woodward. That's 5 on Woodward.
Yeah, he's going to the bench anyway. Yep. Yeah. So nice effort from Woodward. He goes to the bench with 6 points. So we'll be Grizzly ball, made inbound. Clock count's going. Gets it to Jewell. Jewell back to him. Nice look. Boy, wow. Jewell is getting some nice looking assists here tonight.
Grizz got it rolling here early in the 64-45 now. Watt over on the right side to Kaler back up top now. We've got Butts on the left side. Louderback tries to get into the rim, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Simmons. Will stay Bobcat basketball. Little contact there by Cole. Incidental?
Wait a minute. We got
I
thought it was.
Yeah, white ball.
Lathan went out and took it out, and it looked like they were going to hand it to him. It was white ball.
Yeah. They got it. Why not? Hey, yeah. You always want more possession. So, Buzz to Kaler. Over to Watt. Watt's going to try another deep 3 and knock it down. Watt has come out on fire here.
So back come the Grizzlies, 48-64. Little full court pressure here. Jewell gets it across. Drives down the corner, pulls up, kicks it back to Travis Simmons, right back to Jewell. Jewell inside to Davidson, shot good.
So now that's Watt with it for the Bobcats.
8 assists here tonight for Tristan Jewell.
And Kaler comes up gimpy. Has to step off the floor. I'm not sure what happened. He came up the floor late, but I didn't see what happened. They saw some bodies on the floor down there, and he must have been one of them that hit the floor.
I'm not sure. He's getting looked at. We hope that's nothing serious.
That will bring number 4, Max Auger, into the game. So Watt with it now. Watt over to Louderback. Louderback inside, puts up a shot, no good. Boy, quite a bit of contact there again by Cole, but no call.
Cole rebounded.
Kind of odd. We're not used to seeing that.
Simmons has it, kicks it back out, and then just turns it over.
Watt Butts is going to pull up for a short jumper, no good. Barrett gets a rebound. Watt's left open for 3 again, knocks it down. So Watt he is lighting it up here in the second half. That's his 5th 3-pointer of the game and his 4th here in the in the second half.
As we got a full timeout here by Upton. 51-66, 5:36 remaining in this one. As again, some hot three-point shooting here from Upton. So again, the Grizzly cheerleaders getting the. Again, Dave, it's good to see. Look out there. It's a good rocky crowd out here that made the trek down here to Casper. Good to see that. As we mentioned earlier, the Rocky Mountain Lady Grizz play in the semifinals tonight at 6 o'clock, and they will be taking on Bighorn Lady Rams with an opportunity to get into that state championship game, which I believe they have not done since, I'm going to say, like 98, somewhere like that.
It's been a long time. Yeah, I don't remember the year exactly, but I know it's been a while.
Well, 98, I think, since they've won it. I'm not sure about since they've got into the game.
Yeah.
And I just stole that from the back. They had the list of
all the
past winners. Rocky Mountain, both 90s, 98, 97, 98, they won it. So. Oh, wait, no, 90, 93 too, I guess. Anyway,
okay.
Back come the Grizzlies. Cole Simmons. I may just call this one and leave the trivia alone. Ethan Price down to May. May quick over to Allred. Shot no good. Just a little too strong.
On the layup there. Back comes Louderback after the rebound. He still got it. Over to Watt. Why not? Watt.
Yeah, they need to get out on him.
He carried it. Yeah, turnover that time on Watt. So carry. So this is the first turnover here in the fourth. 66-51.
Simmons has it. Still in the backcourt. He gets it across. Gets it over to May. Back to him. Jewel. Bounce pass over to Layton. Back up to Cole. Cole gets it to Johnny. Johnny up strong. And one.
Offensive
foul.
Offensive foul.
I didn't see. Kind of held off on making. So that is number 4 on Johnny.
That's a tough call on Johnny right there. Louderback was backing up the whole time, but
that's why he was going with the and one.
Yeah, well, whatever. But now down the corner to Louderback. Louderback will dribble, kick it back out to Barrett on the left side. Barrett's going to pull up her deep three, missed everything. Rebound by Jewel.
Jewel down quick for the Grizzlies. Long pass over to May. May shot.
He's grabbed.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Lathan May.
I believe Barrett's the one that grabbed him. If so, that's just going to be his first. Yeah, it's just going to be 1 off Barrett. So kind of a little bit sloppy here, a little bit, both teams. Nobody scored here for the last minute or so. It's 66-51. Grizz still lead by 15.
With Lathan May at the Grizzly line.
He missed that first shot.
Second one on the way. That one's good.
Well, I don't know if he missed it. They didn't put it on the board, but that doesn't necessarily mean. Yeah, he must have. 67-51.
Yeah, looking at the monitor here.
Let's see. Cowger with it now. Over to Watt. Watt's going to try another 3. Why not? Misses one finally. Oh,
again.
And Butts with the rebound as Lathan just stood there and wants to go to him. Then he misses the shot, and Johnny grabs the rebound.
Johnny was kind of looking that first one anyway. He comes back for the second attempt. May with it now. Back up Price inside to Allred. Hands off. Nice look. Ethan Price with an easy layup.
Timeout Grizzlies. 69-51. Grizz back up on top by 18 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Grizz looking for a chance to advance to the consolation. Oh, let's see. Actually, it'll be the. See here. So they're in the consolation bracket, so they'll play tomorrow at 12 in the event center, and then the winner of that game will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow for the consolation championship. So we'll take the, let's see here. It'll be, oh, that's not right. What are we doing here? This is it right here. This will be the loser of these 2 games.
Right.
And they'll play for the 3rd and 4th place. We'll play tomorrow at noon for the consolation championship here at the event center. Is that correct?
That's when we'll be playing.
Yeah.
And that's the bracket when you lose your first game.
Yeah. But inside to Louderback. He's fouled by Simmons as he just didn't want to give him the easy money. That'll put Louderback to the line to shoot 2.
That's just number 3 for Cole.
Louderback's been playing with 4 fouls since late in the third quarter. So Louderback will shoot 2 now, trying to cut into this 18-point Grizzly lead. Still time. I mean, you never want to.
No, absolutely not.
Give up. Louderback hits the first one.
Especially the way they're shooting these 3-point shots. I mean, you can get back in it in a hurry.
6 threes here in the second half to only 2 2-point field goals. And that's the first free throw. He misses the second. Rebounded by Ethan.
Clears to Jewell. Jewell gets it to Simmons. Simmons puts it on the floor, drives across the timeline. Already was left all by himself underneath. Jewell runs it down. It kind of just rolls to Lathan. Back to Tristan on the right side. Jewell drives in, gets it over to Price. Left side, Price back to Jewell. Jewell kicks it to Allred. Hands back to Jewell. Jewell gets to Price. Thought about pulling the trigger, but they're quick out on him. May with it now. He's going to drive. Loses control, but finds Cole Simmons. Deep shot, no good. Rebound, Allred. Spot for it. Jewell ends up with it. Kicks it to Cole. Back to Lathan up top on the arc.
They're still not in a hurry here.
No, there's Price. 3-pointer. God, wish that would get in there.
Just missed it short. Foul on Jewell.
Yeah, that's number 4 for Tristan.
That was
There's no need for that foul.
Calgary with the rebound, and then he picked up foul number 4, and that'll bring Davidson back off the bench for the Grizzlies. So Max, I guess that's Calgary, will shoot the free throw, misses the 1-on-1, rebounded by Lathan May.
May gets it to Simmons. Simmons kind of clears the defender, gets it across the timeline. He's still got it, going to drive paint. Kicks it over to Allred for 2.
Grizzlies back up on top by 19 now. 71-52, 2:35 remaining here. Watt over to Butts. Butts down in the corner now to Louderback. Back up to Butts. Now over to Barrett. Barrett to Calgary. Over to Watt for 3. Why not? No good. Barrett inside for the rebound. That's over the back foul on Lathan May.
That'll be number 4 on Lathan.
And that will put Barrett at the line shooting 1 a bonus. Trying to cut into this lead is Barrett. First free throw on the way. Rolls out. Rebounded by Simmons.
Just hung there.
Sat on the rim for about a few seconds.
Then we're going to have a foul.
That's Calgary. And that will go the other end now and shoot free throws. 2:14 remaining. So Simmons will go to the line to shoot.
Cole at the line. He is perfectly at that.
Oh, good one, Rob. Louderback with the rebound.
I had to say it, didn't I?
Still with it. Picked up by Simmons. Now over to Calgary. Over to Butts. Butts down to, I think that's Watt. It is. Watt dribbles up now, top of the key. Back to Louderback. Louderback will drive to the paint, kick it to Calgary. He'll put up the little jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound, Cole Simmons.
Thought about the long pass to Allred, but wisely pulls it back down, gets it across the timeline, behind the back pass, flips it out to Davidson. He'll try a long 3-pointer, short of everything.
Foul. Let's just out of bounds. Just bounced out of bounds as he almost missed the event center. You're smiling about it, so we can laugh a little too, right?
That's right.
Butts now on the left side, under a minute and a half here to play now. Max Calgary, ball tipped by Lathan May, and he will take it on out of bounds. It will stay Upton ball. 71-52. Into Barrett. Barrett now with it. Barrett's going to try a long 3. No good. Rebound hits Price right in the face. He does well.
That quick bounce there. May at a lane. He's going to pull out here as we're at 117. Simmons Left side over to Ethan. Ethan right back to Lathan, and we'll have a foul, and Lathan will go line.
It's going to be 3 on Watt.
And Scott Banks and Travis Simmons checking in for
Cole
Simmons.
Yeah, Ethan, yeah.
Lathan May at the Grizzly line. 52-71, minute 10 remaining in this one. I'm not going to say anything about Lathan's.
Yeah.
You know, it happened last time. Shot up. Good.
So Grizzlies stretch the lead to 20 now, 72-52 with a minute 10 remaining. Both teams have gone to the bench a little bit here. Well, Bucky can't go to the bench too deep.
No, only
3. So let's see here. This is McMillan, who's checked into the game for the Bobcats, guarded by May. He'll drive to the block, kick it to, let's see, number 33, that's Turner. Turner's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Turnover on the Bobcats.
Oh, no, it went off of Colby.
Oh, did it? Okay, I just didn't see it.
It did.
Okay.
Colby just couldn't find the ball, went out of bounds.
Save it. A lot of bodies here. Into, that is, I don't know how to pronounce that name. So anyway, there was McMillan for 3, no good. Rebound. Scott Banks with the rebound.
May has it as we go under 42 seconds here in this one. Back way up top to Travis Simmons. Davidson with it. Dribbles it, then pulls it. Allred kicks it back out to Banks. Back to Travis Simmons as we go under 30 here. They're just going to hold. Travis Simmons. Dribbling on right side, down to Banks. Banks kicks it over to Davidson, saves it, but gives it right to Bruce.
And so we're going to call this guy Josh because I can't pronounce his last name. And Bruce with it now. Yeah, that is his last name. And that's McMillan for 3, no good. Rebounded by Davidson, and that'll do it. And the Grizz win this one 73-52, and they advance to play for the Consolation Championship tomorrow at noon here in the Event Center. And we will be here to bring you that game, as well as tonight, where the Rocky Mountain Lady Grizz will take on the Bighorn Lady Rams in the semifinals game. So we'll give you some stats here for this game. We've got, let's see here, 19 points for Watt. He went on fire from 3-point land. Let's see what he hit overall threes. Trying to read this.
You want me to scoot that up closer to you?
No, it's just flipping through them fast. But Watt was 19, Louderback was 15, and Barrett was 6. 6 points also for Woodward, 5 points for Mudd, 1 point for Taylor, and that's the scoring for the Bobcats. Bobcats had 6 steals in the game, 3 for Watt, 1 for Butts, 1 for Woodward, and 1 for Louderback. And let's see here, turnovers, 16 total turnovers for the Bobcats in the game. Points off of turnovers was 21 for the Grizzlies off of those turnovers. So Grizzlies on the boards, total rebounds. Let's see here. All right, trying to find that. They brought us some sheets here, so now I can see it a little better on the bright white. Total rebounds for the Upton Bobcats, 39, 44 total rebounds for the Grizzlies. Defensive rebounds for the Grizzlies, 33 to 11 offensive, 19 offensive rebounds for the Bobcats. And those are the things we were talking about. The Grizzlies got to work on cleaning up. So Bighorn right now in this second semifinal game, this is the Bighorn Rams versus the Wright Panthers, and the Grizzlies will take on the winner of this game tomorrow.
Some quick scoring here for the Grizzlies. Ethan Price finishes the night with 7. Cole Simmons, again, having a great effort out there. He ends the game with 24. Jewel with 11. Lathan May with 7. Obie Davidson, as Dave mentioned earlier, needed to get active and does, and he ends the night, or the morning rather, with 16 points, and Allred with 8. Pretty good shooting free throw wise is the first half the Grizzlies shot 12 for 14 for 85%. Into the game 18 for 22, still 81%. Not bad free throw shooting for the Grizzlies. I mentioned a little bit earlier Tristan Jewell, 7-8 assists to lead the Grizzlies. What?
Oh, it's just where the trivia that you had up there. It says, according to the WASA website, it was 99 and the 99-2000 season was the Rocky Mountain Lady Grizz lost to Lovell in the state championship game. It was 92-93 where they actually won that. So,
wow.
So it's been a little while since they've been that game. Not that we're saying they're there yet.
No, they got one more.
They got a big one tonight against Bighorn, who is the #1 team coming out of the East. And we watched them play Lovell last night, and man, they're a good team.
Well, so, they upset, Pine Bluffs at their regional tournament. Everybody was expecting Pine Bluffs, both the boys and the girls, to kind of sweep that region, but Bighorn came in and yeah, it was an upset. But Bighorn, a good team, as Dave mentioned earlier. The Grizzlies did face them early on in the season and lost by 2. So again, both teams improving through the season, gelling at the right time to get to this semifinal game, and we're looking forward to calling that for you here at 6 o'clock.
Yep, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back at 6 for that game. Thanks, John and Trevin.
Good.
We're going to disconnect, so.